You know, we spend so much time and money trying to upgrade our lives with technology. But what if the single most powerful upgrade for your brain doesn't come from an app, but from your own 2 feet? Today, we're unpacking a simple, science-backed exercise plan designed to do just that, future-proof your brain. Let's get right into it.
I mean, we're all looking for that edge, right? That new app, that supplement, anything to get a little sharper. But what if the most powerful cognitive enhancer you could ever find isn't in your phone, but in your gym shoes?
So, that's what we're focusing on. We're not just talking about getting fit in some vague sense. We are breaking down a specific, actionable protocol, straight from the world of neuroscience, that you can use to build a stronger, more resilient brain, starting today.
Okay, our journey starts with a foundation. Pillar 1 is all about building a solid, robust base of cellular energy that your brain can tap into every single day. This is non-negotiable.
So, what does this actually look like? Well, it's surprisingly manageable. We're talking 3 to 5 times a week for about 30 to 60 minutes. But the key, and I mean the real key here, is the intensity. You should be able to hold a full conversation without gasping for air. This sweet spot is often called Zone 2 cardio. The goal isn't to crush yourself. It's all about consistency. But here's the cool part, the why behind all this. It all comes down to these tiny little engines inside our cells called mitochondria. Just think of them as the power stations for your body. And this kind of low-intensity exercise, it doesn't just use them, it actually builds more of them and makes the ones you have run way more efficiently. And more power for your body means more fuel for your brain, which is by far the most energy-hungry organ you have.
And listen, this isn't just some fringe idea. Some of the top experts in longevity and health, people like Dr. Peter Attia, point to Zone 2 training as an absolutely critical tool. They see its powerful effect on our mitochondria as a cornerstone for both long-term physical health and brain health.
Okay, let's move on to our second pillar. Now we're going to crank up the intensity with something I like to call the longevity spark, high-intensity interval training, or as you probably know it, HIIT.
The protocol here is all about efficiency. We're talking just once or twice a week, you go all out, think sprinting as hard as you can, for just 20 to 30 seconds. Then you follow that with a minute or 2 of complete rest. You repeat that cycle maybe 4 to 6 times, and that's it, you're done. It's short, but it is incredibly potent.
So why bother with this all-out effort? Well, because HIIT is the single most powerful tool we have for improving something called your VO2 max. Basically, that's just a measure of how efficiently your body can use oxygen. And it turns out, this number is one of the strongest predictors we have for how long and how well you're going to live.
And get this, there's an immediate brain benefit too. That intense effort floods your brain with a protein called BDNF. The best way to think about it is like Miracle-Gro for your brain cells. It literally helps you grow new neurons and protects the ones you've already got. It's amazing stuff.
All right, for our third pillar, we're going to shift gears from cardio over to strength. This is all about building armor for your brain by building a strong, capable body. And the plan is really straightforward. 2 or 3 times a week, you want to focus on compound exercises. These are the big movements that use multiple large muscle groups all at once, things like squats, deadlifts, and different kinds of pushing and pulling exercises. You just get the most bang for your buck this way.
Now, this is where it gets really amazing. There's a direct conversation happening between your muscles and your brain. When you lift heavy things, your muscles release these special proteins called myokines. They actually travel up to your brain and act like a protective, anti-inflammatory shield for your neurons. In fact, some scientists have even started calling them hope molecules. That's how important they are for brain health.
And on top of the myokines, there's another crucial benefit. Having more muscle mass makes your body so much better at managing blood sugar because it improves your insulin sensitivity. For your brain, this means a more stable, reliable energy supply, which helps prevent those afternoon energy crashes and protects it from metabolic problems down the road.
Finally, let's talk about our fourth pillar. And this is the one that really ties everything together. It's not just about what you do, but when you do it. It's time to sync your workouts with your body's internal clock. Yeah, it turns out the timing of your workout matters a lot. When you work out in the morning, you get this healthy spike in a hormone called cortisol, which helps wake you up. It basically sets the stage for alertness and focus all day long. But on the flip side, doing a really intense workout late at night can do the exact opposite. It can raise your cortisol and your body temperature right when they should be dropping to help you fall asleep.
This is a huge topic in the field of chronobiology. Experts like the neuroscientist Dr. Andrew Huberman talk about this all the time, how we can use signals like morning exercise and getting sunlight to anchor our body's internal clock. And when you do that, you get better focus during the day and deeper, more restorative sleep at night.
Okay, so we've covered all 4 pillars, but what does this actually look like in practice? Let's put this all together into a simple weekly action plan you can actually use.
Here it is, a sample week. You're going to aim for 3 to 4 days of that low-intensity Zone 2 cardio. Then you'll sprinkle in 2 days of full-body strength training. Once a week, you'll do your short HIIT session, which, by the way, you can easily just tack on to the end of a cardio day. And finally, try to get these workouts done in the morning, whenever you can, to really set your brain up for a focused day and a great night's sleep.
And there you have it, 4 pillars, all built on solid science that create one complete protocol for a better brain. You know, the individual steps are actually pretty simple, but the combined results for your focus, your mood, and your long-term brain health can be absolutely profound. So the only question left is, how will you start?